Hi, I usually don't do this, but I wrote something that is very sentimental, and maybe people will understand why I live my life the way I do, and how I carry myself. And maybe they'll look into my scars and hurt. Maybe they'll understand, maybe not, but anyways. I stopped waiting, I stopped hiding, I stopped asking for permission, and start living. I'm not who I was, and that's okay. I spent my life waiting for tomorrow, making plans for a day that never came, holding back pieces of my heart, saving dreams for later, as if later was promised. Then things came and took my serenity, and those things showed me how fragile a single breath can be, how quickly a world can change, how little control we truly have, when all you do is show that you're a good person and you get treated as if you're not. The few people in my life that is the reason for who I am today. My life was surviving and trying to prove who I am, but never been good enough. In the darkness all alone, the light had found me, with no help of others, not the light of other people's, not the light of approval, not the light of promises, because they were always broken, but the light of God. The light was what remained when everything else disappeared, and suddenly I wasn't afraid anymore. The scars and hurt that I have still reside in me, but I am not afraid anymore, because when I walked beside eternity, the opinions of the world became whispers and unnecessary noises. The fear became smaller, excuses became weaker, and the life I've been proposing began calling me. So I stopped waiting and fighting, stopped asking for permission, stopped living for the future that was never guaranteed, because what is guaranteed is the story I make it, and the life that I make it. And for the first time, I'm not choosing what was safe and not what was expected, and not what others wanted. I choose what my heart has always known. The one dream, one path, the one life that had been waiting for me all along. After all these years of disappointment and hurt, and pushed aside and left after all of the fears that came with all that, after all of the storms that came with it, I found myself being brave and become the girl that always needed to be, the one that needed to protect the little girl she once was. That little girl was always patiently waiting, and she finally understood the miracle wasn't surviving. The miracle was waking up to the life she always deserved, which God had been calling me to live all along. For tomorrow is not promised, and if you can't understand that, me living my life is the best gift I've ever gave myself, then you really never did understand or care. So because of all this that I've been through in my life, I love boldly. Know I'm going to get hurt. Forgive quickly, but never forget. Dream fiercely and fiercely while walking faithfully. So when God calls me home, I will be ready. And I will wait until it's my time, because life is not measured by how long you live, but how fully you answer and live. For every day is a gift, not promised, but given. And now for the first time, I'm finally alive, completely, without being sorry. I will not be sorry for how I live my life. I will not be sorry for my boundaries. If you can't see the good girl I am, I don't know what to tell you.